Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV. We're waiting for our fourth guest, Mike, to turn up. So rather than sit around and twiddle our thumbs and
we're talking about the NFL.
These two talk about fucking NFL.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. What is wrong with that? Answers in the comments section underneath. I thought we'd take a few of your questions on Twitter to kill some time. So we're going to start off. Tommy Hoban asks, Joe Allen, the world's most expensive 15-minute player. Thoughts on Joe? He was your tip for the season, wasn't he?
He was my tip for the season, but I would suggest that Andrew Carroll has that tag.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah. What do you make of him? Jake? Is he got enough time to turn it around as a Liverpool player?
I think he's a good footballer. I just think maybe the style that we're playing doesn't suit him, possibly. But it's a strange one, isn't it? Because obviously Rodgers had him at Swansea, and it just doesn't make any sense that he's not finding a place in the team, if you like. But where do you play him? You know, you've got Steven Gerrard, you've got Lucas, who's more of a holder than what Joe Allen is.
Yeah.
And you've got Henderson, who's sort of like the energy levels of Henderson. You need him in your team, if you like, and he's been playing really well, and he's played every single minute, I think, hasn't he, of the Premier League game so far for us. So the proof's in the pudding. He's playing well, Henderson. So there is no place for Joe Allen, is there, at the moment?
Yeah, £15 million sub.
The thing is, when he came on at the weekend, we actually started really dominating the game. I know the game was dead by that point, but you can definitely see what he offers us, and I think it's just this Brendan Rodgers meritocracy. The fact is, unfortunately, I don't think it's weird. He's in a position to drop Steven Gerrard. I don't think he's quite the manager to drop Steven Gerrard, and after last week's performance, he shouldn't be dropping him anyway.
Yeah.
But
if you watch this series, apologies for slating you last week. You're still boss.
I think Joe Allen will end up being a good Liverpool player.
Yeah, good. If you let me know your thoughts on Joe Allen, let us know in the comment section underneath. I agree. I think he could potentially still be a smashing player, but it's where his opportunities coming from without any European football there or the League Cup. You know what I mean? Those kind of situations where you can afford to throw people and give them game time. Okay, I asked if there's anything you'd like us to discuss on the shows this week.
NFL?
Bob Tetty says Egypt versus Ghana World Cup playoffs.
No,
afraid not. Niall at Niall416 asks, where the hell does Luis Alberto get game time this season, lads? Now, Jay, I'm thinking the reserves.
Well, I've just answered it for Joe Allen, haven't we? So if Joe Allen's not getting a game, then I don't know where Luis Alberto's going to play. But I know he's obviously slightly different, isn't he? Because he's a bit more further up the pitch. But I don't know, with Coutinho there, and obviously Moses filled in when Coutinho was injured. I don't know. It's a strange one, isn't it? Again, paying near $7 million for someone, and it's just basically bolstering the squad. But he's never getting really a sniff, is he? I mean, he's done all right, didn't he, when he come on against Newcastle? But, you know, it's difficult to judge when you get up against 10 men. And I don't know, it's a strange one, isn't it, really, with Alberto. It's much the same with Aspas as well, you know, the two strange signings for me.
Yeah, they don't seem at the minute like they've got enough. You don't think, oh, amazing, here comes Iago Aspas or Luis Alberto.
Nobody's thought that.
Nobody's thinking that, like, you know, not even the wives, like. Here he comes. And it's time to go to bed. I think time might well tell them. The kind of players who will be able to weigh up their contribution at the end of the season. I think if they can crop up in the second half of the season with a few more goals and that. But there's no one in our starting 11 right now who you take out for either of those.
We've moaned for years that we've not had a strong enough squad. I think you touched on it before, is that we got knocked out of the cup early, and that's where we would have had the game time. We weren't planning to get knocked out of the cup in the first round, were we? Like second round. Second
first round. Second round.
Whatever. Anyway, we weren't planning on it, were we?
Fucking League
I think
Cup.
we wanted a League Cup run this season, so
it's all David Moyes' fault essentially. Yeah. Neil Kaplan asks, have you got to take your hat off to Hodgson no is the obvious answer, but let's read on. For picking a team on merit rather than the usual suspects. Just to clarify that though, Roy Hodgson, does he deserve credit for picking a team in games that don't matter? Limited credit. I mean, he's picked obviously Lallana, and he's picked Henderson, and he's picked Jay Rodriguez as well, hasn't he? So, I mean, fair play to him to a certain extent, I suppose. Hello, Mike. You take a seat there, mate. We'll get you on in a sec. What's your reckon, Jay? Any credit to Roy Hodgson? Can you bring yourself to say it?
Well, fair play, he got to the World Cup finals, didn't he? You know, eventually. But he's under no pressure at the moment, though, is he? Because these are the type of games where he needs to try things out with Lallana, Rodriguez, the players that you mentioned there. So he's not under any pressure at all now to select these players. It'd be different if it was a playoff game, if they hadn't qualified and he would have been playing France or something. Would he have brought them in then? Who knows? Would the players that have withdrawn, like Carrick and Welbeck, withdrawn? Who knows? Probably not. But let's hope Stephen and Daniel withdraw as well now, because, let's be honest, we've got the derby coming up. Okay. These are meaningless games. There's no real need for them to... They don't have to prove anything to Roy Hodgson.
It's the best possible time in the football calendar is to hear, like, one of your players has got a niggle. They've just completed the last game. They've had a good game in Gerrard's case. They go away and he's got a niggle. You think, it's not injured. He's got a little thing that's probably going to keep him out of a game, and you just think, perfect time.
It's about time our fucking players did it as well, in fairness, isn't it?
Oh, exactly. I think we should play the game. What's Gerrard got to prove by playing for England?
Captain of the fucking side.
He's going to be the captain regardless. He's not like Hodgson's going to go, obviously the perfect word, it's an impression. He's not just going to strip him off because he doesn't want to play some poxy friendlies, although I think Gerrard would, which is the most annoying part.
It's the caps, isn't it, with Gerrard? I mean, he's on 107, isn't he, now? So I think obviously after the World Cup there's talk that he might retire from international football, so maybe he would want to play these couple of friendly games leading up to the World Cup, who knows, and he is the captain, isn't he? But
does love England as well, though, doesn't he? Does love England, like. He always has done.
Well, he's come to that, yeah, he should do. He's come to that point. His career's on the wind down now, and he must be thinking every minute he gets to play is a bonus to some extent. Although I'd much rather him play those minutes for us, if you know what I mean. If it means if it's 90 minutes less, he's going to be playing for Liverpool in his career, then fuck England. You know what I mean? Simple as. Yeah, let us know your thoughts on any of the subjects we brought up. We're going to wrap it up there. Last one, in fact, there. Adam at ad78 Texas. Can you do Google Hangouts more often? Yes, because we've got a fucking webcam that works this week, but we just haven't had time. So we've done this instead. So from next week, we're going to start doing some Google Hangouts again. Let me know in the comments section underneath what's the best time. What time's the most convenient for you to do it? I might take your advice on board. No, I might take it on board. I might not. But it's always nice to know that I am listening, whether I use it or not. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we're going to have 2 exclusive shows on the redmentv.com this week. We're going to be wrapping up the win over Fulham, and we're going to be looking at all the Liverpool news and some of the Premier League and Wales football news as well on the Reds News Roundup show. You can check that out free for a month on the redmentv.com. Do it, because why not? What else are you going to do? You're going to watch England? No. Anyway, thanks very much and good night. Ta-ra.